Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a video that I've never done before. I'm going to be doing a Taiwan and Korea haul. So basically, if you don't know, if you haven't watched my 3 vlogs that are out already, I went to Seoul and then Busan and then Taipei, and I was in Asia for 3 weeks with my family and 2 other families, and it was a trip, to say the very least. My bangs are back. I'm sure you missed them because it is not so humid here and they had 3 weeks to grow. So, thank goodness. So, I have a spending problem. I like things. I like to buy things as any girl does, okay? So I really just this video is not being filmed and posted just to receive any hate or any pushback for what I've purchased, okay? It is just because I have accumulated so many items and I did not want to make my vlogs any longer by showing you what I bought. So I decided to make a separate video, and also I thought it'd be kind of fun. Also, don't mind my congested voice on the plane. It was so dry and my throat got like destroyed. Anyways, so I'm recovering. But let's just get into it. So to start off this haul, I'm going to begin with the skincare products that I bought because I think that is like the bulk of the items that I purchased. If you don't know, I've been on my skincare journey since like I was a senior in high school. I had like, not to brag, not to flex, I had pretty clear skin almost all of high school, and then like halfway through junior year, I want to say, it started getting really irritated and I had terrible breakouts and I've had bad acne ever since. And I've tried so many products. I've gone to the doctor, I've gone to the dermatologist, and I'm like doing everything in my power to avoid going on Accutane because it's just so harsh and I feel like my skin has not really gotten to the point where I need that kind of treatment yet. So, of course, Korea is known for their skincare, and we went to a lot of Olive Youngs. I went to like a freaking like an Olive Young every day. I went to every single Olive Young in Korea, and I bought a lot of products. So, firstly, I went to an Olive Young and I bought a bunch of products with my brother because my mom was trying to book us a skincare analysis. But then it was really expensive, so we were like, you don't have to do that. We'll just go and buy a bunch of products. We'll do some research on TikTok, and that's what we did. So these are the products that I picked up my first round of skincare purchasing. I got the Bring Green Zinc Teca Blemish Serum, which actually ended up being something recommended by my skin analyst. My mom ended up finding a different place for us to get our skin analyses, and he recommended this. So I'm working on my game. Thank you very much. I've been using it every morning. I'm I f- my skin feels the same, if I'm being so honest. So I'm just trying to be patient here. And secondly, my brother got the Anua Niacinamide 10 plus whatever, and I've only used it once. I'm not going to use it anymore because I think it's really harsh. My skin analysis guy did not recommend it, but I'm just going to bring it to school and maybe use it like once a week, maybe every other week. We'll see. I'm going to use up all these products, including the things that my skin analysis didn't recommend because I bought them. Um, but I'm probably just going to ship them to school and then use them while I'm there. So the next thing that I bought was the EGF Blue Youth Activating Drop by Claire's. I don't know how to say that brand name. And it came with a toy. Okay, this we actually did this haul in my Soul vlog. So if you want to see the toy unboxing, go watch that vlog. So I guess I already did the skincare haul. If you're a real fan, you just get to see it twice. Lucky duck. Oh, and then my brother got this 6 peptide skin booster that came with this little mini guy, so he gave it to me. I also haven't used this even skin tone hydrating. Sure, I'll use that. I'll use it up. Okay. And then I got this Arencia face and eye cream moisturizer. It's retinol booster shot. I use it under my eyes. I use it here on my forehead. I think it's for like wrinkles and firming. So I didn't need to buy that, but it came in a 2-pack, and I gave the other one to my mom because she'd been wanting an eye cream. So I bought it for my mom, and then I took the second one. So moving on to post skin analysis, the products that I bought, I actually forgot to bring my cleanser on this trip. So I bought a cleanser at the GS25, and it was the Manyo foaming cleanser, and it was fine. I used it for a couple days and then I gave it to my mom because after my skin analysis, they told me to buy the Bring Green Tea Tree Deep Cleansing Foam, also with Sika, and it's the same brand as the serum that I'm using every morning. And so far, it's a foaming cleanser. I like it. No complaints. And then in the evenings, I'm supposed to use this Madecassicide Blemish Repair Serum with Niacinamide by Mediheal. We also bought some tea tree masks, but my brother has them. But the Madecassicide came in a 2-pack, so I gave the other one to Max, and it also came with 2 masks. So I'm gonna be using those. Oh, and the Bring Green Blemish Serum came with a freaking package of the blemish serum because after my skin analysis, I went and I bought another one. This one is just bigger, and I'm gonna ship this to school and use this smaller one up while I'm here. And I guess it came with this. And I bought this moisturizer. It's the Dr. G Red Blemish Clear Soothing Cream. And then it also came with this travel one, which I had been using in Korea, and I'm gonna bring this to our Portland trip. And it also came with 2 testers of this Sika serum. The Olive Young skincare packs, they really be doing you right with them. This is kind of random, but I had a couple bug bites. I had one bug bite on my calf that welled up and turned purple, and it started bruising, and it was huge. And then I had a couple other regular ones. So we bought this, which Mimi recommended to us to soothe our bug bites. And then my mom bought a 2-pack of this peptide lip mask balm, and she loves it. And I have been using it. It's nice. I think the last thing that was recommended to me was the Nuscarna, the Acnon, and the Aclean treatments. These are spot treatments. Mimi uses these, and she told me to buy 2 of each, so I have backups for when I use these up. They're spot treatments. One is for scarring, one is for traditional blackhead, whitehead acne, and then one is for red and hormonal acne. So I've been using those too. My regimen is strict. And the Bring Green tea tree cleansing foam also came with a SOS calming gel. So I'll probably use that. I hope it treats my redness. I don't know. Well, we'll see. And last but not least, we did a lot of walking on this trip, and I was wearing socks every day. And if you know me, I like to have my feet out. Low-key, ever since ADA, I've had issues with my skin on my right foot. It's been itchy and peeling and scabbing. It's not as bad as it sounds, but it has been really itchy. So I low-key emailed my doctor while I was in Korea just because it was getting bad. And then I was like, hey, low-key, I've had this for a while. Don't know if it's actually athlete's foot. Wanted to let you know. And she was like, yeah, that's athlete's foot. Go get a cream. So I bought this foot cream. I don't know if it's been helping because it low-key feels like my foot's getting worse. And the peeling is getting worse and it's way itchier, but maybe that's a sign of it getting better. I have no clue. So if you're my doctor and you're watching this, please let me know. I got influenced and I bought the PDRN Mediheal toner pads, which first of all have been dried the out because I've been traveling so much and all the liquid is just left the container. The actual toner pads are still wet, which is nice. And it has leaked over my suitcase multiple times. I just feel like an idiot for buying these. Because at the end of the day, these are really nice, and I do still like the idea of the toner pads, and the box is so cute. But first of all, I found out what PDRN kind of is for, and it's mostly just for wrinkles and old people. So I don't really think this is benefiting me, but this says it's gonna tighten my pores, so I've been using them on my nose because at the skin analysis they said my pores are really big. So, and I have a lot of them. And it's genetic, so shout out to my mom. And my skin analysis guy said that I could just buy face masks and toner pads with tea tree and with zinc or zinc teca, Sika, and Madecassicide, but I'm already using those serums, so I don't even really need to be using toner pads like that or face masks. And also shout out to Christina who put me on to the BHA exfoliating toner by Naturium because at my skin analysis they were like, do you exfoliate? And I was like, no, I do not. And then they're like, well, it looks like you exfoliate every day. And I was like, oh my god, what? And then I found out it's because of that exfoliating toner, and I still don't really understand how a toner can be exfoliating like that, but it works. Because the lady said that my brother really needs to exfoliate and he doesn't use this toner. I bought this Dr. Deep Preventive Derma Mineral Body Mist, and I was low-key trapped because there was like a sign that they had up, and it was like a before and after of somebody's arms, and they had like strawberry skin like me, and this was the before, and the after was like clear skin, no bumps, no texture. So I was in fact influenced in store, and I bought this. And I low key like don't call me crazy, but I feel like it's working. Like my arms feel a lot smoother, and I don't know. I'm gonna keep using her, and hopefully she works. Okay, moving on to makeup and beauty products. If you know me, you know that I have an addiction to buying makeup and lip products, even though I don't do like a full beat every day, rarely ever. I am just addicted to buying lip gloss, and it's a problem, and I've recognized it. I'm really trying to recover. I feel like I should get an award for this because I only bought one lip product the whole time I was on this trip. I bought this at like frickin' Watson's in Taipei, okay? And it's the Melting Glow lipstick in the shade Glaze Mocha by Heme Him. I don't know. Here's what she looks like. It's just a clickable type of situation. I feel like it looks a little bit orange on me, but you best believe I'm still gonna wear this. One thing about me is that although I am addicted to lip products, I do be wearing all that stuff. So just know it's getting used. My eyelash curler broke while I was in Busan, so I bought a new one. I use this eyelash curler because if you know, the other ones, like the regular old eyelash curler, does not work on my eye shape or my skull shape. I don't know, cause you know how it's like a kind of like a C. When you go to put it on my eye, the curve like doesn't meet my lashes. Like my brow bone or something stops it, so it's like it can't get to my lashes. So I bought another one. I bought two because I don't really know where else to find these in person. I think you can get them at Muji, which there is a Muji on Newberry, but these break really easily, which sucks. So it's either I get them at Muji or I get them on Amazon. I bought a blush brush because I don't have a proper brush that I'm using for blush. I was using this brush that I got from a Target set. It says blush on it, so and there was really nothing wrong with that. I just felt kind of chopped using that, so I decided to buy a real brush. And then I got my hair trimmed a little bit while I was in Busan. You can't really tell a difference, so please don't try to look for one. But she gave me some layers, and she was like, "It'll look good if you blow it out." So I bought a round brush at Olive Young, and I don't really have the patience to do a blowout, but it's nice to know that the option is there if I need it. My mom bought me this Ofra highlighter in the shade Glazed Donut because Hanu was looking for it, this specific highlighter, and my mom and her went to go look for this at the Myeongdong Olive Young, and they were like sold out. So my mom found that at a different Olive Young, and she literally bought like three of them. And so she was like, "Hey, take one." I was like, "Okay, thank you." Honestly, cancel me, but I don't know what the hype is all about. There's a little swatch for you. You can't really see it very well, so that might be my bad, but it's like kind of like a glittery sheen. It's pretty white. Um, and as somebody who uses a lot of glitter and highlighters, it's alright. You know, my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo is where it's at. Not sponsored. I did not buy this in Korea or Taiwan, but you can get this at CVS. It's low key my fave highlighter. But the over highlighter, she's not bad. I'm gonna use her, but kind of underwhelmed. Sorry. Sorry. Moving on to hair accessories, I only bought a couple things. I got a headband at Artbox. I think she's so cute, and I love silver. I love it so much. I'm gonna wear it all the time, I hope. And I never wear headbands, but I'm gonna start. And the rest of the hair accessories I'm about to show you, I also bought at Artbox. I got this silver clip, and it's like one of those seamless clips, and I was like, oh, this will be really cute when I style my hair, but I style my hair with like a hair dryer usually, so obviously I can just take this out, but if I don't, this will heat up and freaking burn me because when I use my regular styling clips, this metal part always freaking burns my forehead. So I gotta be careful with that. I did not think about that when I purchased this, but I got 2 of these because this silver clip came in a pack with 2 silver bobby pins, which I think are so cute. And so I bought 2 packs of those. Last hair accessory that I bought were these clips. And to be honest, it's because I was wearing my black shirt with the bedazzled New York in silver, and I just thought this would match with my outfit so well. But these are really cute, and I'm definitely gonna be wearing these more often. Okay, next up, I gotta clip the mic in because it's getting serious, is clothing. Let me start off with these pants that I bought in Insadong, which was right by our hotel in Seoul. They're really wrinkled because they're fresh out the suitcase, okay? So these are the pants. Here's what they look like. They're tan and they're like kind of capri-ish and they're loose and they can cinch at the bottom, but the tie doesn't really stay very well. So got a little navy khaki moment. I bought this in Taipei at Ximending, and it is a little gray zip-up hoodie that I bought at GU, which, if you don't know, is like the Asian branch of Uniqlo. So it was a Uniqlo on the first 3 floors and then a GU on the top 2 floors. And then also at GU, I bought this little brown cardigan because I feel like I say this, but it's not true. I feel like I've been needing a cardigan. That's bullshit. I do not need a cardigan. But what's done is done, okay? And then in Seoul, I bought this little like scarf moment that I wore as a belt one day. I felt like it was very successful. I also bought these socks. These are black polka dot socks. These are little gray flowers. I don't really like these socks very much. I don't really know why I bought them because these two, it was like buy 3 for a discounted price. The other pair is a white pair with pink hearts on the ankles, but I can't find them. I have no clue where they are. So hopefully I find them because I literally wore them once. I bought this bag in Insadong at the same place that I bought the pants. And let me tell you, okay, so I brought my black Uniqlo Crescent bag, which, if you know, got me through Korea March term, but I had so much stuff I was carrying around, I guess. I don't even know what was in that bag, but it could not carry all my stuff. So I bought this bag, and it was wonderful. This bag is my dream bag. So it's this like gray color, which went with all my outfits somehow. There's 2 pockets on the sides, and then there's one outside pocket here. And then on the inside, there's a small pocket here, and then 2 little mesh pockets on the sides, and the inside, she's very spacious. This bag saved my life. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be using this at school, so I guess I'm just gonna keep it here. But it's a good travel bag. Oh, peep. The perpetrator, the black Uniqlo bag, she served me for like 4 days, and I immediately replaced her. Sorry. It is now time to move on to the souvenir portion of this video. So, initially going into this trip, buying souvenirs is really stressful for me. And it's really hard when you like have so many friends at home and at school to get souvenirs for. And I don't know if anybody was expecting souvenirs. I don't really know about the souvenir culture nowadays, but it's really stressful and oh my god, I like been through hell and back souvenir shopping. So just keep that in mind, please. I did not buy souvenirs for every single person that I know. I tried to. I don't know. I was just initially gonna be like, oh, if I find something that calls out to me as a souvenir for somebody, of course I'm gonna get it. But then I just ended up buying other stuff for other people because I felt bad that I didn't get them souvenirs. I'm sorry, okay, please cancel me. I don't know. Here's what I bought. I'm not gonna say who it's for because I don't want to ruin any of the surprises, okay? So, firstly, I'm gonna start off with this pop socket and it's pink star and it's magnetic, and when you pop it open the inside says magic beautiful girl right there along the edge, which I thought was fucking hilarious, so it's perfect. I bought these magnets, which I'm going to split up amongst a couple of my friends so I can put them on their fridges at school. I bought this sunscreen. I'll spoil this one. This one's for Christina because she's obsessed with this Centella sunscreen, and I bought 2, one for my brother and one for her. She won't stop raving about this, so I had to get it. Next, I got some gummies. I got these lychee gummies at 7-Eleven and these gummies at also at 7-Eleven. I got 2 packs of these though because I love the puree maybe gummies. I freaking love these gummies so much. So I already opened a bag and ate the whole thing on the plane. And so I'm gonna give these to my friends. I also got these little pink hair clips because I thought they were so freaking cute. I got this little bracelet at Artbox. I also got these 2 hair clips also at Artbox for a friend. And then I got 2 more bracelets. I got this silver one with pearls and this pink one with a pink jade on it. I think this one is really freaking cute. And then I also got a good amount of blind boxes. So I don't think this is a blind box. I think it just comes with this. I got this at Artbox. I got a blind box, a Chewy Butt Sea Star. These are the options, these 4 and then these 4 as well. And I thought this was really freaking funny. So I'm giving this to a friend. And then I got these teeth. So here are the 4 options, or there's 8 options, and I got 4 of these. I got 3 from my friends and 1 from me, and we're gonna open them together. If you're wondering if I get this black spotted one, I'm gonna be really freaking upset. I do not want this one. I really want the silver cap one or the braces because if you don't know, little piece of lore, I had a silver tooth. It was like one of my back molars. I had it when I was like I got it when I was like 8 and then I had it until that because it was baby tooth. I had it until it fell out of my mouth. So I really want the silver one. I think I want it so bad. I'm getting really attached. Shoot. I almost forgot to show you my proudest purchase, and it's these shoes. They are ballet flats, and you can see the glue is kind of effed up here. I don't really remember if it was like that when I bought them because I bought them and then I wore them and it rained that freaking night, so they got soaked. And they started smelling really weird, so then I soaked them in perfume and now they smell fine. But they're not super well made, but they were $12 and it was a find, and I think they're so cute. Like, and I love like this jelly heel. Moving on to the items that I'm categorizing as other, I'm gonna start with this keychain that my mom made a little friend at the tea house that we were at, and then she took us to her restaurant and she gave her this keychain, and it's a freaking rock that apparently is from Hualien, and the chain is rusty AF, but I kept her on my purse. She's cute. This is cool. And it's cool that it's from Hualien, so. And also, it was rainy as F there, and my mom bought us umbrellas, and she got me this fugly ass umbrella. It's yellow, and it has like weird pandas with hearts on them, and yeah, so that was my umbrella for the trip. She also bought us all these little journals, which I used like 4 pages of. She wanted us to put these stamps on them. There's 1 or 2 stamps at like every single train stop in Taipei, so we stamped as many pages as we could. I also got this bottle opener at Namsan Tower that I'm going to put on our fridge in our piano row suite because in freshman year we didn't have a bottle opener, so we opened all of the bottles on the sides of our bed and it was really chopped. And also my bedpost started to get like chipped because of it, so that was pretty unfortunate. Here is my skincare regimen from my skincare analysis. I got this postcard at Namsan Tower in Seoul, and I think it's so cute. I'm gonna put this up on my wall at school. And then my brothers and I did the red box photo booth, and these are the 4 photos that we picked. I think these are so funny and cute, and I'm gonna put this up on my wall at school also. I also got this MagSafe card holder at Redbox. It's a mirror, which I thought was cute. Oh hey, and there's a little cat there, and he's a black cat, and he's scared, and just like hopscotch. And I know it's just the angle of the illustration, but it looks like it has 3 legs, just like Hopper. So yeah, I thought this was fun, and I'm gonna put all my cards in here so I don't need to carry around a wallet at school. I got a couple minifigures. So at Taipei 101, we did the capsule machines there, and I got this Miffy, and it looks like she's flipping you off, but she's actually doing 101 with her hands in her mouth like this. See? It's like 101. You get it. And also at Taipei 101, like on the 89th lookout, they had this pop up, and it was called Monday Bruce, and it is this guy. He's a rabbit, and basically he just like hates his life and he hates his 9 to 5, and he's just like really freaking depressed, and it's very sad. But they had blind boxes, so Miles pulled this one. He's getting ready, and it comes with a little bathroom set. There's the mirror and the sink, and it comes with a toilet. So I'm bringing him to school, and then I opened the train set, and he's on the train, and it comes with like the whole like train car, and if you buy the whole set, you can like click them together, which I only bought one box, but I'll show you what it looks like. So there he is. That's him sleeping. He's on the phone with his mom. The handles actually move around, so I thought that was pretty cool. And there he is, sleeping on the train. I'm gonna bring him to school too. In Korea, I went a little bit crazy. Okay, I bought a lot of squishies because they were really cheap and they were all pretty good. And I don't know, like my friends and I at school kind of like went through a whole squishy phase, and I thought that I could just bring them back and my friends would love them. And I'm scared they're gonna break, but it's fine. I'll bring them to school and we can break them there. So here's all the squishies that I got. So the first squishy that I bought was this heart. I bought this at Bling Box, and the face is coming off. And she has a little bit of air in her, but otherwise, she's pretty nice. She's not too sticky, which I like. Little ASMR there for you. And then I bought this mango. I think it's supposed to be mango. I think it's color changing too with heat. So it's green now and it's gonna turn yellow if I keep playing with it. Okay, yeah. It color changes with the heat. I'm not crazy. But yeah, she's also pretty nice. She's not too sticky, but she has some air in her. So a little bit disappointing. And those are the only two squishies that I opened. The rest of them I left in their bags or their containers because I didn't want to ruin them. And I'm just going to ship them straight to school very soon. So, no, one of them exploded. No, and this was looking like the best one. Okay, you can see that the gel got like everywhere, and he had a little face. Oh my god, this is really sad. Oh no. Oh, this was such a good one too, cause Max got one of these and he opened it and like played with it. Oh, it was so good. Maybe I should just keep him in the bag. Oh, I'm really upset. I got another one of the hearts. This one is purple. I also got this, which I know visibly has an air bubble in it, and it's like, it's like a Nito. It feels kind of like a Nito. It's fine, but I just freaking love the color. It's neon green. It's so good. I just really like the color, and I can't wait to open her up. And then I got two of these. I got this purple one, and then I got a yellow one of the same brand. There she is. And then last but not least, I got this at Artbox, and it is an octopus. And there are the legs, and this was kind of an impulse purchase, but I like that she was pink and glittery. So I guess I'm going to ship these to school, and hopefully these don't pop while they're on their way to school, but we'll see, I guess. Hi, it's later. And I forgot to show you my earring. So I got this earring for my flat at Bling Box, and then these two earrings in Busan at a store across from my hotel. But I got them because they have balls on the back and they aren't butterfly backs. Thank goodness. That's everything that I bought in Korea and Taiwan. Thank you so very much for watching all the way to the end. Um if you watch all the way to the end, comment um a tombstone emoji for my lost squishy. Okay, bye.